This is Fox 7 Austin News at 5.
It was a rough weekend at the border. Border agents fired tear gas at a group of migrants trying to get through fencing and wire separating the U.S. and Mexico. And the president is threatening to permanently close the border as thousands of migrants wait to file asylum claims and enter the U.S. Here to talk about this is Travis County GOP Chairman Matt Mackowiak and Tara Pohlmeyer from Progress, Texas. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So the president has been talking about the threat posed by the caravan for a while, especially around the midterm elections. Matt, what is your thought on that? Was he right?
It appears he was. You had Democrats and mainstream journalists and the mainstream media, claim that these individuals were never going to make it to the border, and now they have. And there's more coming, thousands more coming. What you had, look, these were really kind of discouraging pictures, obviously, seeing hundreds of people rush the border, swarm the border, trying to enter illegally. These people are not making legal asylum claims. They're entering illegally. That's what they're attempting to do. If they want to make a legal asylum claim, there are two ways to do that. You can do that in the United States Embassy in any foreign country, and you can do it at a port of entry. Those are the two ways to legally claim asylum. When these individuals approach the fencing along the border, started throwing rocks and bottles, that's when it became a defensive issue for our Border Patrol agents whose lives are on the line. So no one wants to see tear gas being used. It was used in 2013 by the Obama administration. When similar things happened, it was used again last night. We'll see what happens from here. There's obviously some very real reason for concern.
Tara, what is your reaction to what happened this weekend?
It's very sad to see the United States take part in something that really we look down on other countries for doing. To throw tear gas at innocent children, at mothers, at family members who are trying to legally seek asylum, and that is a legal process that they want to take to enter the United States. They have no other choice here, and for the United States agents to throw tear gas at them is absolutely appalling. And we really hope that not only will the Trump administration take a stance and say, we will help these people go through the process and go through the asylum seeking process, but that will help them by sending more caseworkers to the border.
Matt, President Trump is calling on Congress to approve border wall funding. Do you think what happened this weekend is going to help his case?
It sure looks like it's helping his case. The fact that you had, I think, 42 people arrested on Sunday, but hundreds more enter illegally, I think makes the case for the president that we need additional border security, particularly in these urban areas. This was the San Ysidro area between Tijuana and San Diego. It's a very urban area. You have large urban populations on both sides of the border, very close to the border. This is, in some ways, the perfect place for a border wall. I think you can make good arguments about why you wouldn't put them in rural areas, in mountain ranges, in the middle of a river. There are good arguments there, particularly as it relates to Texas. But I have to correct one thing Tara said. This is not the only option they have. They can make an asylum claim in their home country and not travel hundreds or thousands of miles north. They can also do it at a port of entry by showing up legally. Asylum claim. That's not what they did here. They attempted to enter illegally, and hundreds were successful.
Okay, Tara, what is your thought? Are Democrats more or less likely to agree to wall funding after the rush this weekend at the border?
I believe they are less likely. The Trump administration has really tried to take away any language that says that we are a nation of immigrants, even though that's what the United States is. These are people trying to seek asylum legally, and they did so by coming to a port of entry. They have the legal right, they have the human right to be able to do that. And so for the Trump administration to continue calling for a border wall, that's not a solution. That's not comprehensive immigration reform, and that's really what the U.S. needs right now.
All right, we are out of time, but Tara, Matt, thank you both for sharing your perspective.